Welcome back to Astroplex, the Spire and the Sprawl. Session 4 begins within the world of Stellar, a planet of exciting technology and magic that has evolved in ways that is unbelievably amazing to some and rather dangerous to others. This setting is centered around the continent of Arcanus within the world of Stellar. There we'll find a great and powerful civilization known as Astroplex, the Spire and the Sprawl. A place of metal, plastic, concrete, organic and non-organic components, all woven together and built up into a megastructure that can easily house 500 million inhabitants. Our party has gotten themselves into a tug-of-war between two factions that want the same thing. They have a game plan, but will it be enough to satisfy both, or will it backfire and the party becomes a target instead of what was initially deemed such? Watchers, let us go see how this heist unravels before our very eyes, as we must pick sides. Will you root for Team BDT and Najat, or will you side with the party? Any way we look at it, it shall be a blast. And with that said, watchers, let us go now, shall we? You and Molly are presently just left the delirium. And are out and about in the city. What are y'all doing? As far as Quinn and Molly is concerned.
Quinn, I know it's a little loud out here. You're gonna have to speak up a little bit.
Yeah, sorry, I still had my communications device switched on, and I totally, I thought I had switched over. Anyways, I think, we were gonna go head over to that warehouse location in Jeep side, and we're going to do a little recon work, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. At some point, if I wouldn't mind just calling back to my office really quick, I have a quick request from my secretary. But other than that, we can get a car and have it take us somewhere nearby.
Oh, I've got a car. I've got a car that no one, not even in Jeep side, would steal.
That. Well, I was going to say that doesn't surprise me. I think the fact that you have a vehicle surprises me. Not that, since I know you have one, that it would not be stolen by anyone.
I mean, look, like, there's a certain amount of garbage vehicle that you have to have where it's just theft proof, and it's this baby. Miss Mac's hood of hover car hood violently rattles. It kind of looks like maybe the back hinge isn't on all the way.
It's transportation.
It is invisible on the street, let me tell you.
I'm sure. Well, I mean, if you take us away while we drive, I guess I could switch over and make a quick call.
Yeah. Get in. And Molly climbs in through the driver window because the door doesn't work. So she climbs in through the driver window, and then she has to like manually like unlock the other side, and, like pushes it open and is like shoveling trash from the passenger seat into the back.
Queen.
Okay, there you go, Your Highness.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
As you get into this car,
Mm-hmm.
what's the first smell that hits you?
Oh. I mean, I think the first thing would be probably something that Molly smokes frequently. You know, whatever, whether it's a tobacco-like thing or more like a, you know, cannabis type thing. There's that smell. Then there's that like week-old Chinese food stuck at the bottom of like a to-go container that's probably shoved underneath the seat somewhere. Those are probably the first things that kind of Quinn's like, oh, that's a lovely air freshener you have.
Yeah, let me move that seat back for you. And as like the seat moves back, you hear like a as like some metal comes in contact with a can, and like beer just kind of comes flooding out from beneath. Ah, dang, that's where that went. Okay, I think I got a towel in back. You know what? Just keep your feet high and dry, and this will be a quick ride.
That sounds lovely. If you don't mind,
She puts a screwdriver into the key port and starts the car.
You know, I'm just gonna make my call now, so I don't see what's going on. And he's gonna like tap on his glasses. I'm assuming that's how our communication thing's gonna work. And it the screen comes down so it kind of goes opaque like the Apple glasses do nowadays, but you don't see the creepy eyes. So it like just kind of goes opaque, like really dark sunglasses, and he's gonna call up Lois.
The thing rings for a little bit, and suddenly Lois appears. How may I assist you?
Miss Maxwell, yes. I was hoping you could look in some of our files and use some of the information on our servers to track down Lord Miles Stevens. We represent a driver that drove one of his cars, and he has yet to pay his side of their driver fees. If you could take a look into that, give me some information, direct contact, preferably a residence. Anything else you can pull up?
That I will try. Anything else?
No, it's just lovely to hear your beautiful voice, dear. It's always good to talk with you. Hopefully everything's good at the office. Any messages for me?
So far, not. There is a really big basket of flowers and whatnot.
All right. Who's that from? He's mentally ticking through like dates he's been on recently, and
apparently it's from your father.
Oh, was it my birthday?
Something about winning the Polywog tournament race.
Oh, I mean, we didn't win that. I'm surprised he even knew I was involved in that. Perhaps you can do me the favor and draft up a message to Dad for me, from me, thanking him. letting him know that client we're progressing with great, and things are looking great. Use your eloquence. You're far better at that than I am, I'm sure, dear.
I will try. They are low-grade flowers, however. So I did not know if you wanted to address that or not.
No, we can leave that out. We can just have Dad assume that I don't know a damn thing about a flower, and that you don't know a damn thing about a flower.
Because I am assuming this is pun on what you...
On the not winning?
Yes.
Yeah. Probably, knowing that arrogant bastard. Yeah, it's all right. We'll proceed as if it doesn't phase us, because it doesn't really. I mean, whatever. That's sister's problem, not mine. And if everything else is set, you should.
Yes, I will write the appropriate message.
I mean, besides your beauty, that is the other reason I keep you around. You are so good at your job.
Just wonder sometimes, though, Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
Will you be saying this when I'm old and gray and wrinkly and in a wheelchair, hovering around?
Oh dear. You know, your beauty could never fade.
That's what I expected.
Now,
she smiled.
If once you're done with that, why don't you shove off? I mean, it's already late. You shouldn't be in the office this late. Go enjoy yourselves.
I think I will. What would you like me to do with the basket?
You know that receptionist on the lower level?
Yes.
Why don't you give it to her? Take out the stuff from Dad and just say, you know, this would look lovely at your desk.
Do you want all of it or some of it?
I'll leave that up to your discretion. I'm sure, having not seen it, I couldn't tell you. But you know, make it a nice, lovely little, like, something appropriate for someone that you're not trying to woo, and you know.
How far along are we?
On what?
The receptionist.
Oh, I mean, she's not exactly my type. You know, I only have eyes for you, my dear.
Yes, I know. So, it's a new acquaintance then? Okay, then I will pull what I need to from the basket.
I mean, honestly, I'd just rather her not end up with my dad.
I know.
Other than that, I like to greet the new people in the office and make sure they know that they are respected and honored and appreciated. That was it. No romantic undertones. Besides you, I would not touch or risk anything with those I work with. You stab me to the heart, but I'll let you go, dear. I'm in an automobile, and I hope I'm still alive, because I have not been watching the person drive for a good reason.
Curious, what have you get the part of the roof is hanging down behind you?
Don't tell me. I don't. Everything's fine here. It's great. It smells wonderful too. It is a phenomenal piece of machinery.
Yep, I can see the dark coloring in the carpeting that's hanging down about to hit your head, so you might want to duck.
All right. Bye.
Get out of the way!
As you fly in and out of traffic this way, that way, I need you to make me a drive check. Molly.
I think is it.
Yes. What is... So that's vehicle.
Vehicle, sorry, yeah.
Well, lucky for you... Actually, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say a single damn thing.
Quinn expects us to be go back.
Okay, well, that's an 8 plus 2, so that's a 10. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm definitely hitting some people a little bit. And my car is only getting crappier. But I feel like we're getting there.
Yeah. As
I think that was an old man on a hover vehicle. Was all right. Is it all right?
His insurance will pay for it.
I mean, you don't have a license plate anyways. It's not like we can track you down.
Nope. That's why I keep these. And she like points in the back, and there's a stack, kind of like there's like kind of loose license plates in various stages of like being bent and broken, and, like kind of almost like ripped. Like they're all various things she uses.
There I go.
Oh, am I about to be pulled over by space cops?
Nope. And with that, y'all fly out of the warehouse district that you were in and fly up north to the more security-ridden, more posh area of the transport district. Still within the warehouse sector, tier 2. But Dippertown, where y'all normally hang out, is also the location of the Delirium. Is on the south side of Astroplex. Jeep side is on the north side, where there's more cliffs and more rocky terrain and more things that are ingrained into the actual surroundings themselves. Thus, where corporations like to hide and be discreet about certain projects they are working on. And with that, we're going to turn our attention as Molly and Quinn fly into that neighborhood and are immediately pulled over. But we don't need to deal with that right now. Instead, we're going to turn our attention to someone that stayed behind, someone that decided to work in their shop, looking up certain things, certain artifacts, certain information that they can deem worthy. What are we looking at first? As we know, we have the mission that was given to Molly, but also we have found out that Arlo has the same mission to acquire a certain box, a certain crate marked with a letter and a number in a warehouse in Jeepside. Y'all have been given the information of where it's located, but what's inside, no clue.
So I think she would be doing a address search, find out what company is at that address, where it is, and then looking through the company and then hacking into the company to see if we can find a list and a manifest of crate to get us any information that we need, like is it under security, what security is going on. Oh, and while I'm there, let me look at their general security system to be sure it can be disabled. when we need it to be. Okay, back to the crate. Checking on that, see if it has a separate security, any kind of manifest or inventory logs. So basically hacking to get my information out of their personal system after I go through the legal channels of what is this company, and then when I find that information, I'm sure they're not going to have it just out where I can get into it. So
Yeah.
but because Quinn needs this information and I am duty bound to keep Molly alive, we're going to get the information any way we can.
With that, give me an information. Give me a investigation roll.
Also, she's going to have Molly's car up. And even though Molly doesn't let her fix the car, Torque has some information in there. So if she gets into a jam and something just dies, Torque can remotely kind of start it and get it going. It's in better shape than Molly thinks it is. I'm sorry, but go ahead. What did you tell me?
No, absolutely. Go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
Okay, that's what you told me.
And if you have any hacking, this, that, and the other bonuses, then please feel free to read them out.
I do not know. I don't know. Ouch. Let's see. Let's see. So that's an 18 for investigation.
Yeah, you pull it up eventually. And there was layers, of course, but the ultimate owner of the warehouse is Viral Stream Productions, also known as VSP. Viral Stream Productions is one of the mega corporations for entertainment. They do a lot of movies, vid shows, clips, you name it, so on and so forth. Anything that comes through the weave, they usually have their name stamped on that information.
Okay. Okay.
As far as the location of this item, the information doesn't say what's in it.
Okay.
It just says tech. Fragile, warning, cautious, do not break.
Okay.
It will fit in a small box truck or a minivan, a large size minivan.
Okay. I have a box truck, so that's fine.
And you find it, the package is located on the second story of the two-story warehouse. And specifically in section 2.
Okay.
Which is on the north side of the building.
Okay. What kind of security? And if it's not listed, I'm going to go into their records and find out what security company installed the system, and then I'll go to the security company and see which systems they offer and hack them to see what their customer ordered if I need to. So if because they're a super high-end company, if their information's locked down, the security company might be easier for me to get the information through them.
Okay. So go ahead and give me another investigation roll.
Okay. So I think I don't need to yet, but if it comes down to it, my communications tech powers will do something with the hacking.
Okay.
I put hacking the dark web thing. It's not web, whatever you're calling it. The dark, what'd you call it?
The weave.
Weave.
The dark weave.
The dark weaver. Got it. Okay. Oh, but that's a good roll. 24.
24.
For investigation, yeah.
Your fingers get to work, as well as your mind, passing this, that, and the other, dodging certain dangers within the weave itself. And yeah, you stumble across one company that does their security.
Okay.
And it brings up a red flag to you. That company is known as Rhino Hive. They are personal protection and they build utility vehicles. In certain society pockets and whatnot, they are known as the douche bros. They are arrogant, full of themselves, and believe that they are superior to everyone. And they are a mega corporation.
You said that it's personal security and like armored vehicles? Is that what you said?
Oh yes, yeah.
Okay.
Any vehicle out there, they reproduce it and make it like super. They have a lot of military contracts.
Right. Okay. Okay. Do I find a way that we're going to be able to get in or bypass it? I mean, they do personal security and armored vehicles, but this would be building security, right?
Yeah. You do find a
So what I'd be looking for is like if taking down the whole security system is going to alert stuff, I need to find a little niche to get us in.
Yeah.
And be like, I can make it look like this door is still locked and secure, but where it's really open and we can get through it. However, I need to do that.
I mean, it's pretty tight.
Make a small ripple, small ripple instead of large ripple.
It is pretty tight. You do find one area that you could possibly supersede.
So that'll be our way in.
Yeah, and that's the roof.
Okay.
y'all had mentioned possibly replicating this tech.
Yes.
Through your research of all of this information, this, that, and the other, one little blip comes up on your screen. And that blip references to a trade school within Cinderport. The trade school is known as Dwayne M. Taft School of Trade. And there is a student researcher that works there and also gets going to school. And his name is Benson. That's what he goes by.
Uh-huh.
And you have his access that you could, you have R. Benson. It's R. dot, then Benson is B-E. Bentzen is officially how you say it. So B-E-N-T-Z-E-N.
Benzian. Got it.
Yeah, and you have access to his bid chat and everything of that nature.
Okay. And he was a research student?
Yeah, he specializes in Arcana Tech, out of all things.
Sorry, I am taking notes.
All right.
My printer's not working, so I have to write all this down. Dwayne M. Taft School. What kind of school was it? I missed that.
School of Trade.
Of Trade. Okay.
Yeah. The Cinderport is where the dirty side of spaceships go. A lot of cargo ships and the like dock in Cinderport. It is loud, it is congested, it is just dirty.
Okay.
And the only reason why it is known as Cinderport is because of just the slag that these ships deposit in that area. Hot metal and soot and yeah. It's nothing like something that Quinn would drive.
Okay. Roof. Okay, I'm gonna call Quinn.
The bid chat goes off. Quinn. You're receiving a phone call. Or a vid call.
I'll tap it on. Let it pop up.
Hello, sir.
Ah, Torque. What a pleasant surprise.
I have found
What?
some information.
Yeah? Do tell. Do tell.
Well, I looked into the company that owns, I can give you a rundown later, but basically, I know the company that owns the warehouse. I know where the package is located, and I think I found a way for us to get in. But regarding duplicating it, I don't think I'll be able to do that, but I have found a contact that could possibly help us, not hurt us, help us. I did not know if you wanted to reach out to them or if you would like me to do that.
I mean, I think if you feel comfortable in contacting the person, I'm all for that. Yeah, we are making our way there. Well, looks like there's a police is about to pull us over here, but we'll take care of that. That'll be fine. Nothing to worry about here. Yeah, great work. We're gonna go try to get some visual inspection of this warehouse, see if we can see anything that your scans didn't pick up. Not that I think that's likely. And then we'll have to meet up again and get ready for everybody to head in. Not that I expect you to have, but have you heard from Philo yet?
I have not. I
mean,
can track her down.
No, don't worry about it. I know she's gonna go see 43 for a while, and knowing Arlo, that might take hours, days. We'll hear back from Arlo whenever they're ready to come back out and have some different type of action. Perfect. Anything else
I do not know what to offer this contact for our help or for helping us. Sorry.
I mean, we're only, if Arlo's gets her side, we're only making 5,000 off of that. So I don't know. Start at maybe 1,500. Willing to go up to maybe 3,000.
Okay.
If you really have to, maybe you go a little further, but no more than 5,000 in that. Or I hate to offer favors, but knowing people, that's the way things go.
Okay.
But don't give away the bank and don't get us tied in with another BDT.
Understood. Oh, I have Molly's car on my scanners. If you need help, just send me a message and I'll try to help if you know why the police are bothering you.
Oh, I mean, it probably had something to do with the old man we ran over, but other than that, we'll figure it out.
Good luck.
Thank you. No problems here.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank you, Talk. Bye.
Okay. Now that she knows what she can offer, she will try to contact R. Benson, the student at the Dwayne M. Taft School of Trade in Cinderport.
Benson, your vid call rings.
Oh, hang on a second. I'm having a little trouble with the video here. Let's see if I can recalibrate this action. I recently upgraded my Weave interface, and not everything's working properly. A second here. What the hey? Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to plead technical difficulties with you here. Hang on a second. So, sorry about that. I think I got it figured out now.
Hello. Are you R. Benson?
Yeah, that's pretty much what they call me. Sure.
They call you R?
No, people just call me Benson.
Oh, Benson. Okay. I am Torque.
Is that what people call you? Just Torque?
Yes, that is what my creator names me.
Okay, that's kind of a weird way to talk about yourself. So you're what? Some kind of robot?
Yes, automaton.
Fair. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I forget the words everybody uses for stuff. You know what I mean? Automaton, sure.
Robot is fine. It is acceptable.
So what's happening? What can I do you for?
I have been authorized to offer you a job.
Job? What kind of job?
I need some tech replicated.
Oh, some kind of arcanotech, I imagine.
I believe so. It is in a crate, and we do not know exactly what it is.
Okay, well, that sorry about that. Got a little crazy. How big of a crate are we talking about?
Hold on. I will send you the specifications. And I
great.
send him what I have found over where the box is, what the box is on, what the package looks like. Not too much, but enough where he would know about the box.
Perfect. Let me take a look. I mean, yeah. I can't quite tell from looking at this, but I can tell you, I've seen just about any kind of junk there is out there. I should be able to figure out what it does, figure out how it works. Yeah. I think this is in my what do you call wheelhouse?
And being a student, maybe you would require some payment to help with your financial obligations to the school.
Oh yeah, that's a given. What kind of remuneration are we talking about here?
I have been authorized to offer you 1,500 credits. Units. I said that.
Oh, I understood what you meant. Yeah. And what about this tech that we're gonna find? Is it where are we gonna find this? I mean, are we likely to be picking up anything else along the way?
I am not sure. You would have to ask I am not sure what to call him. I would guess boss.
All right, so
he's my boss's boss. Kind of. I don't know. I will have to clarify with him what he is.
It sounds like a relatively reasonable deal anyway. How about this? 1,500 units, and I get to keep all my notes.
I am okay with that.
Oh. Truly, you understand the virtue of scholarship. It ain't science till you write it down, right?
Yes, or save the file. Either way.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yes.
Deploy the stilo, as they say, right? That's what they say, right? Deploy yon stilo, me hearties. I think that's a saying. Some guy told me that was the saying.
I could look it up for you if you wish.
Right on. She just start saying it. I think that should move forward with confidence.
Well, Quinn, who is the leader of our group, for lack of better term, is very interested in duplicating this. He is very eloquent and can explain the situation, but we are in need of 2 And you understand that. So I think you should meet at our location so you can talk to Quinn. The location will be the bar. What is the name of the bar? That's what I was trying to remember. I can't remember the name of the bar. Delirium. Sorry. Do you know about Delirium? Have you heard of Delirium?
Good chance of that. Yeah. Let me think about it for a minute. You got like a some kind of link on the weave there.
Oh, yes. Of course. Here, let me send you a link and it will have turn-by-turn directions. I'm sorry. I am not good at negotiating.
Hey, that's fair. You know what? When I get there, Quinn and I can take over from you. How's that sound?
Yes. Do you have any vehicles?
I did plural, like vehicles, like I
or
got
a vehicle.
fleet?
I mean, do you have a way to get here, or do we need to send transport?
I don't know. Where are you guys located? Oh, I can probably figure out a way.
Okay, if you can figure out a way, that is fine. If not, contact me back and I can come pick you up.
Well, I mean, if you got a car, like, come get me for real.
Okay, I will come get you. Send me your address and I will come get you.
Hey, you know where the school is?
I do.
Yeah, go Taffy's. I'll be waiting out front.
Okay, you don't mind riding in the back of a truck?
I think I might even prefer it. Let's do it.
Okay, I will be there shortly. I will call you when I am there.
Sounds like a plan, my friend.
And with that, you end the call. Is there anything you're doing before you leave work?
I'm just looking up to see if that saying is a thing that I should remember, and finding out I don't even need to worry with it. And downloading map, getting in the truck, gonna go get him.
And it is a thing.
It is a thing.
It is a thing at the school.
Okay.
And with that, something you'll have to ask Vincent about. And with that, we leave you. As we turn our attention back to Molly and Quinn, as the lights are flashing behind you, y'all are pulled over to an area, and eventually you hear a tap 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 on the window.
Yes?
He looks at the vehicle. Unregistered vehicle within the neighborhood. Do you have a reason for being here?
Yeah, we were just driving along and the hood started making some real funny noises, so I'm trying to find a place to pull over to just like jerry-rig it, figure out where it's supposed to go. Molly's so used to lying, she doesn't remember we have security badges.
Go ahead and give me a presence roll.
Okay. I think I have a bonus to presence now. That's a 19, so that's 21.
21.
Things I'm looking up.
We can call a tow for you.
No, it's fine. It's just an issue with the hood. Doesn't need to be towed. I don't have the money for that anyway.
It is not a problem. We can tow it for free, courtesy of Jeepside neighborhood.
Officer, you have been too kind. And then when the cop turns away, Molly's gonna gun it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he walks back to the car and go ahead and give me...
Remember, I don't have a license plate.
a vehicle roll.
Okay.
A drive roll. Basically vehicle.
Okay, that's a 10. Plus a 2, I believe, so that's 12. Above average!
You gun it. It sputters and pops. And as it does, torque. You get a warning signal coming in your receptors about Molly's vehicle.
Oh no.
The camera that you installed on it, you quickly go through the video feed, and Molly said nothing about the security badges. And now she's attempting to run away from the cops in a high security, high profile neighborhood. Is there anything that you would like to try to do to help the situation out?
I'm going to text Quinn and tell him, look in the glove box.
Molly, how does one get this this glove box open?
Oh, like this. Oh, it's like she slams her fist on the dashboard. A little bit of the airbag like pops out of the side, but the glove box does pop open.
And her license plate and a registration is right there in the glove box.
Molly.
Oh, yeah.
We got.
Oh, good. Okay, yeah, good. I don't think this car was gonna accelerate anyway.
No. Why don't you just like pull over and we're trying to maybe tell them we're trying to get out of the way, so the tow truck could get here. But we have our license, and if you want, I could talk to them either way.
Yeah, you should probably do the talking.
There's
All
security badges there too.
Oh, yes.
And I'll hand her a security badge. All right. Just pull us over and I'll go talk to the officer.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're pulled over. I was not able to get that thing moving at all.
All right. Then I'll kind of wait. Or
Yeah,
I mean, did she move at all, or
yeah,
was it just
it moved
like
somewhat, but immediately, yeah, the cop kind of turned around and pushed a button, and the car kind of just stopped.
I'll just slowly get out of the car
As he's got his weapon pulled. Hands up!
I apologize for my companion there. Her vehicle is most unreliable. Sadly, what we're doing, if you don't mind, I do have the license and registration along with some identification. She did not want to give up our cover. You see, we're here on a security job. They wanted us to be a little incognito, so we have this car that was kind of assigned to us as our undercover vehicle. That's why we didn't have the license on there. We're trying to stay under the radar here. It's a corporate job, and could really help us get on the map here. But so far, it's not getting off to a great start here. But I can show you the information. I've got my badge. I've got our license and our registration for this vehicle. I'm sure you can run it, and it'll all show okay. And then hopefully you can let us go about our business so we can complete our job here in Jeepsat.
Give me a presence roll.
Presence roll. Let's see. That is a 13. Not rolling well.
Actually, I'll give you advantage because you have all the paperwork.
15.
15. He makes you back away once you pull out the paperwork, and he begins looking through it and whatnot. And pulls out a scanner. Scans the badges. Rhino Hive.
Yep.
Okay. Unusual for them to... Yep, okay. He hands everything back, puts his taser-like weapon away. Next time, pull out the badges first.
Yeah, well, I do apologize for that. Again, my compatriot's a little newer to the company, still learning the way of things. Really trying to keep that cover through the whole engagement, but she should have just shown you. But, I will let her know. I'll let her know. I am here to try to observe and make sure she's able to complete her job to a good quality level and report back to Rhino Hive. But, we'll see. This is low mark, I gotta tell you. Low mark for her, but we're gonna see. Maybe she can pull it through. Maybe the rest of her execution today will prove that she's worthy to stay on with the company.
Very well. He just walks back to his car.
Slide back in the cart with the stuff. All right, Molly, we're good to go. Just don't make it seem too crazy, all right?
Bang, bang! And it kind of like sputters back forward.
Eventually it takes off, and y'all start weaving through the various places within the actual neighborhood itself, and eventually y'all come to the location of the place known warehouse. What are y'all doing?
I mean, what intel do we have on this place? Specifically, do we know what floor the item is on, or is it just kind of like we know where this item is generally? We know that it's in the building.
I would relate anything that Torque had passed on.
Yeah, how much Torque pass over to Quinn?
Since I knew they were going to the warehouse, I would have told them the floor and the location, and that the only way we can get in as a team would be roof access.
Okay, there we go.
So yes, he knows location, floor, and was it north side of building?
Yeah.
Reiterate. Second story, section 2 on the north side of the building.
What you can tell immediately when you pull up, this is a massive building, massive structure. It's not so much tall wise, but long and narrow. 2 stories, sure enough. You see the giant HVAC systems and whatnot on the roof. And you see little areas that, what you could only assume would be emergency escape routes to get out of the building. Two double doors are on either side. Not double, but they're the warehouse doors, so they're multi-tiered and pretty much slide in on themselves.
Let's take a look for Molly's trying to like suss out if there are like where the exterior security cameras are, and kind of trying to like line up if they have a blind spot.
Okay. Anything Quinn doing?
Yeah, I think if Molly's looking at like the building and the building security, he is looking at like the street itself, any nearby buildings that maybe they could utilize to get like down to the roof, or maybe even like whether they thought they could fly in a hover car onto the roof or whatever. He's just trying to take in, I guess, the overall neighborhood surroundings and possible problems and or benefits that he could pull from that.
Okay. So both of y'all give me a perception roll.
That's a 12.
Quinn?
13.
13.
Can't roll above a 10.
Oh my god,
Molly.
same.
You definitely can pinpoint where the cameras are at. They're built inside they're like the domes, but they're built into the buildings itself. So you can't really tell on if it's like a complete like degree of surveillance, or it's only a narrow form of surveillance directed at a specific point.
No, I could.
But you're pretty
Always.
sure that they're probably not pointed up at the sky.
Okay. And if somebody needs to come up through the walls, I could turn off a security camera momentarily.
Yeah.
For a blind spot.
Most definitely. Quinn. This building, a couple ones down from this building, a couple ones over from that building, so on and so forth. They all almost look identical. All 2-story, all long and narrow, all fitting in this deep side pocket of the neighborhood. Up on, looks like basically a cliff face that basically plateau area, then the cliff face goes up, and then there's more buildings up there beyond that, and those buildings are a little bit more fancy, a little bit more different than these cookie cutter style warehouses. Pretty much, if y'all didn't have the location or didn't have the number, y'all could be searching for like hours to try to find the specific building. And as far as traffic goes at the evening time, robots, various robotic vehicles transporting cargo here and there. No sign of like actual life walking about here and there.
So that was going to be my next question, is like, so there's not like people on the street that could possibly be, like Rhino Hive people undercover or whatever. It's just all
not with
digital.
13.
Yeah.
You
Fair
don't
enough.
see
Like it.
anything, you just pick up the average stuff. So nothing sticks out.
Okay. Fair enough. What do you see, Molly? What's your thoughts on this, yo?
Well, it doesn't look like any of the cameras are pointing up.
All right.
So, if we come in from above, we should have a pretty good chance of avoiding the kind of exterior surveillance system. I can see if I can kick the hover into gear, try to get it up a little higher so we can see what the roof looks like.
Doing a flyby wouldn't be bad.
No.
Torque has some sort of vehicle. Is it hover capable or is it a wheeled ground? I know it was like a bigger truck from what I heard, but
I'd have to ask Torque. Torque doesn't let me near any of their vehicles for good reason. I like dealing with purely mechanical stuff anyway.
Fair enough. All right. I was just thinking, I know we needed some sort of box type vehicle, given the dimensions. Torque send over.
I think Torque was planning on us using that vehicle.
I'm just thinking if it doesn't hover, it means we got to get this box out the doors to a location.
Molly's gonna quickly ping Torque and just be like, hey, you car hover? But it's like HVR.
I don't know. Let me roll. Let's see. Let's see if we have a hover vehicle or not. Is that okay with you, Dave?
Or I can choose it for you.
You do scary things when you choose things. I know.
But that's what's fun about it.
I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
15. So I would say yes. It hovers.
Okay, our vehicle hovers.
Well, there we go. Let's do a flyby. I don't think there's much else to glean off this. There's a lot of mechanical things around here, so maybe we can have Torque do some sort of leave interference for a little bit when we do the job. But other than that, I think we can head back.
I have a question, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
The numbers on these buildings, are they like wrought iron? Are they spray painted on? Like, what are we talking about in terms of identification?
Yeah, they're it's paint for sure.
Okay.
So nothing fancy.
Right. Molly's just kind of thinking, like, if she wants to buy a little extra time, since all of these buildings are identical, she might do something to mess with the building number.
You do know that the numbers are massive, though. There's like as big as your vehicle. Massive.
Yeah, I mean, you can turn a 3 into an 8.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, let's do that flyby.
Okay, give me a vehicle roll.
Awesome.
Now
Finding my vehicle thing.
And are we using stealth?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So go ahead.
Can I do my stealth instead?
Yes, I'll allow that.
Oh, good. That's my best one. Knock on wood. Oh, that's a 15. That's 21.
21. Yeah. You punch it in a certain way, get in a position where there's light. Pretty sure that it's smog. You're not too sure exactly what just floated by.
What's floating into the windows?
Yeah.
It only smells a little better than my car.
But yeah, y'all get a bird's eye view of it. And on the north side and on the south side, up in the two corners, seem like miniature buildings. You definitely do see doors upon them. And what appears to be like a red light globe. And you quickly figured that out to be emergency exits. And it's massive. I mean, the building's not tiny. It's enough that can easily fit several dozen people up at once, going up the stairs and stuff like that. So it could be feasible that you could carry the box upstairs if you had the right equipment.
Well, I mean, just because we get it in one way doesn't mean we need to take it out the same way. Maybe we should have a backup plan in case this box is too heavy to bring up the stairs. Or are we going to just have Torque be the muscle, bring something anti-grav?
While you were going up, you did see on the side of the building, giant warehouse windows on the second story.
Okay.
There we go. If it hovers, we could get it right up to a window. Get it out the window. Still need a little muscle, but
I'll see if Torque can muscle us up some anti-grav stuff, the kind that you'd see in like a hover bike.
I mean, that would be nice. I'm not exactly the sweat and muscle side of things, but well, perhaps with
just
all
to
of us
keep our
working
bases
together.
covered. Yeah.
Yeah.
How long do y'all stay within this cloud of unusualness?
Until our fingertips go a little numb, which isn't too long.
Okay.
Well, I don't know about you, Molly, but I could get out of this and maybe go have a drink.
I am with you 100%.
Well, you know the destination.
Before he's done talking.
It's okay. Everything's fine. No problems here.
It's like rattling. We're going really fast. It's like shaking kind of awkwardly.
And with that insanity, watchers, time for us to take a break. So, come back within 15 minutes when we all meet at the Delirium to discuss on what to do next, as well as the party gets to meet Benzian, or Benson, or however you say his name. Anyway, see you soon.
If you are enjoying our content, please consider supporting us through Patreon. Patrons get access to videos early, as well as digital content easily imported into your own game or campaign. Every bit of support helps us grow as a channel. Do you enjoy watching a live game? Do you have Amazon Prime? Please consider subscribing using your Prime sub on twitch.tv/thexpguild. This is a free and easy way to support the channel. Finally, if you do enjoy this content and know others who might, tell your friends and family about the XP Guild.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining us for yet another XP Guild show. If you are enjoying this, please do us a favor, click like, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when our next show goes live. Feel free to drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys, hear your thoughts on the show, or anything else you want to talk about. I'd like to take a quick moment to say thank you to our friends over at Hero Forge, a Sky Castle LLC product. We are not sponsored by them, but if you're looking for great custom miniatures, check out HeroForge.com. They've been so kind to let us use their art, as many of the miniatures and artwork that we use come from their website with their permission. However, they have not reviewed our content, and so what we do does not necessarily represent their views or beliefs. Again, thank you to Hero Forge.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, let's get back to the show.
We find ourselves once again returning back to the delirium. As usual, cast and crew are busy working their butts off this late at night, as it is a packed house. And we see our first two people enter the delirium. Twerk and Benson, which you got to meet him in person, and it is very, very odd, Twerk, because his avatar is almost identical to his actual person himself. What do we look like, Vincent? And with that, for some reason or another, some kind of virus went through the system. And you, the watchers, missed all of that.
The dark web.
What the heck?
Vincent, could you repeat what you just said?
Oh, I got such a weird feeling in my head. Torque, look at me. Am I still here? Is this really happening? What's going on? No. So, Benson, middle-aged guy, average height, human, pale skin. He's got graying, almost fully gray beard and hair. He's wearing a reinforced, probably leather trench coat. Looks like it's seen better days, but could probably still take a beating. And he's wearing a kind of old-fashioned looking suit and tie underneath. That too looks like it's pretty well reinforced. So he's not a big guy, but he looks bulky because of all of the kind of formal amount of layers that he's wearing and the robustness of those garments. He's looking around, taking the place in, but it's clear that he's been in a drinking establishment before.
One of the delirium dames approaches. Hello. Torque, I see you brought a new person with you.
Yes, this is Benson.
Benson, pleased to
This
meet
is
you.
number. I'm sorry, what is your designation?
13.
This is 13.
Oh, hey, 13. How you doing? What kind of liquor you got that's brown?
Several different varieties. Are you looking more on the expensive side, or are you looking on the average side of life?
Depends on who's paying. Torque, is this on your bill or mine?
Oh, I would be happy to purchase your beverage.
Sweet. Expensive, please.
Very well then.
Hey, not that I'm trying to, dig in your pocket, Torque. I'm just saying. Got to be some kind of perks to a business meeting.
It is okay. I do not drink and have really no use for money.
Man, I find you agreeable as heck.
Thank you. According to the possible illegal tracker that I have in Molly's vehicle, they should be getting here soon.
Right on. I hope those drinks are getting here soon.
Are they clones, Dave? All the people? All the waitresses?
What is your passive insight?
Tell me how to find that again.
A 10 plus your bonus to insight. I will allow you to do medicine too.
No, medicine's worse.
Okay.
Insight though, and because I have, 13.
You're pretty sure that they are. You're not exactly for certain, but they are identical, and there's a lot of them.
Okay, and maybe rumors on the internet are that they are clones.
Yeah, for sure. Either that or they're mass-produced babies.
Yeah.
So on and so
Right.
forth.
The waitresses here are, I believe, genetic clones, so they just go by numbers. So if you call one wrong, don't feel bad. They know that they look alike.
Oh man, I was wondering. I thought maybe I was looking at some kind of really advanced sex automaton or something. Hey, no offense meant.
That was
I
another
am
rumor.
sure. I am sure there are. No, I know. Yes, there are those around.
I mean,
I don't
I'm
know
not
if I've
saying
seen
I'm a
them here.
robosexual, but like, you know, people.
If you are interested in that, Quinn has this wonderful establishment that we go to sometimes, and they're always saying they can get anything we would like, our heart's desire. And the painted ladies there, I bet, would have painted robots as well.
Benson visibly blushes.
Benson. Benson, what is your passive perception?
It's 11, sir.
The Delirium Dame number 13 eventually brings you back your drink, but looking over her shoulder, you see another female behind the bar, kind of squatted down a little bit and looking at you with red hair and dark, entrancing eyes as she's swirling a glass with her fingernail, looking over at you.
Like looking right at me.
Oh yeah.
That's a dangerous look. What's a dangerous looking lady? I try not to show any fear.
She sets down the drink and asks y'all, is there anything else y'all would like?
Would you like anything else, Benson?
Yeah, we gonna be here for a minute? You want a sandwich or something? I don't know. Do you
I don't eat, but if you need
I mean,
to, please.
last thing I had was a cheese and pickle sandwich from the cafeteria.
Oh,
And let me tell you, that was not a high quality item. I think they made it yesterday.
13, could you bring him an appropriate meal that Quinn would approve of?
Yes, I can do that.
I believe he orders sushi when he is here, or steak. Do you have a preference, Benson?
Yeah, I mean, normally, yeah, I don't know. Sure, I mean,
I can do surf and turf if you'd like.
Oh, both?
Oh, a little bit of both. Yeah, that sounds great. You know, I could eat animal flesh from all kind of biospheres. That sounds like a great idea. You got any like cultured algae? You got any of that, like those crispy anti-gravity kelp chips? Any of that?
I can come up with something. Yes.
Really? Sweet.
Miss Sarak likes to please.
I mean, I don't go crazy. I didn't know you could get those outside of the orbit.
Miss Sarak tends to allow her customers to have anything they desire.
Well, all right, man. I don't want to go overboard. I get a little impulsive on somebody else's dime. You know what I mean?
Very well then. She leaves. And with that, eventually, you see Quinn walk in with Molly. As y'all see,
Benson, here is my owner and our leader.
Well, Molly, you're our leader.
No, Quinn, you are so silly. This Quinn is our leader, and Molly, is technically my owner.
Oh, such a technical term. I don't really.
Is that like a kink thing or?
No, that's what I thought too. No, Torque is just very new. Oddly new. You know, in the span of things.
All right.
Anyway, hey, what's up? I'm Molly. Sorry, goes out to shake hand. Hand is kind of sticky. Sorry, I was trying to clean up beer off of my chair.
I'll give her the like really give her like a fist bump, maybe kind of.
Grab the fist.
you can see Benson's hands. Like, he doesn't look like a big guy, but his hands are just like gnarled and his knuckles are huge. Like,
whoa, dude. Gosh, what are you working with? Has Torque told Molly that Benson is like an academic type?
No, you don't have a connection that I could hack into to tell you we haven't talked yet.
Okay.
Are you the one that Talk was telling me about? The one that has some Arcanotech studies going on?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's definitely my specialty.
Well, nice.
From outer space to down here, Astroplex. There's basically nothing I can't figure out if you give me a good look at it.
Oh, where'd you graduate from?
Graduate is kind of like one of those terms, like, the corporations have invented to, like, put like an unrealistic and arbitrary boundary on.
Hey, what's your alma mater then?
I'm a taffy.
You're a taffy. I went to North Chasm University. I'm supposed to hate you, dude.
Well,
you're academic rivals.
I don't know if it makes a difference. I'm not a very good student, so I don't know if we were having some kind of academic Olympics or something. I think you'd kick my ass. I mean, I know about Arcanotech. God damn it, I suck at job interviews too. You guys are gonna pay me for this, right?
Yeah.
I mean, assuming you can pull off what we need you to pull off.
All right, this is like totally wink legal, wink.
Exactly. There's nothing we gotta worry about there. I don't know what you need to get your job done. Of course, whatever the fee was, if you needed extra things that were going to be, something you had to hold on to, then that could be, probably deducted from that fee. We can figure that out as we go.
Oh yeah, for sure. Expenses are gonna be extra. I'm not sure what I'm gonna need until I see what I'm working with.
Yeah. So the bit of tech we're looking to acquire happens to be in a warehouse, and we still need to acquire it fully. And once we have it, what we would need is a fairly decent turnaround on a replica of that. That would be as untraceable as being a replica. Like, we would want them to think that they had an original. As we have two clients who need the same thing, and the stakes are quite high.
Well, so you're gonna need some pretty high precision manufacturing. And I mean, are they gonna like authenticate this shit? Have they seen this before?
Not that I know of. I mean,
all right, well, maybe that'll give us a little bit of leeway. But I'm definitely gonna need like a shop and some tools and well, honestly, like if you've got a engineer or something who could help me out in this, I'm kind of more of a theory guy.
Wow. All right. Well, I mean, Torque is highly skilled in the actual mechanical side of things. And
Oh,
I'm
sweet.
sure Torque would be able to provide you with whatever we can.
And I have workspace in my shop.
This
we go.
sounds excellent.
Well, where are those damn drinks? Because I certainly could use one. Molly just drove me, so
It
I
was a
need
pretty smooth
some-
ride, all things considered. Only
That
lost a
was-
tire.
Smooth. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, what was concerning to me is that your hover car has tires, but you know.
Oh,
it's all right.
I put them on the bottom because the brakes sometimes don't work. So you have to kind of do like a sliding stop.
That's what that was. I thought you
I
bounced
mean,
off
yeah,
of-
you know, I pull it off pretty smoothly.
it was, impeccable. It was highly skilled precision motoring.
Thank
by
you.
Molly. Arlo could barely have done any better.
I hear you guys like to drive really fast. Huh?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, some of us like to drive fast. Some of our brakes don't work totally all the time, you know?
Yes.
I have
we,
no guys like that.
The Delirium Dame shows up at your table with some special drinks.
Is that number 13?
I am number 7.
7 shit.
And
How could you
How
not
come-
tell? Look at, she does her nails completely differently.
It's true. It's true. I know. I once had a thing with 19, and I called her 22. It was not good.
Oh, those two don't get along.
No.
complimentary drinks from Miss Sarek as y'all look
Complimentary, huh?
over. And to your new friend.
Well, thank you. And I'll, kind of do a little like cheers in the air towards Miss Sarek.
She nods and smiles.
Benson, let me give you a little advice. Miss Sark there, her bite is a lot worse than her bark. So just, be careful.
I
She
think
seems to have a thing for you.
I'm gonna steer clear of both of those. Thank you.
You sure? I mean, I could probably put in a good word.
Yeah, I mean, she seems to think that you're her blood type.
The
Yeah.
glass
I'm not sure if that's gonna be a two-way street. Thanks.
The glass that sits before you is a short, stubby glass with a black liquid inside. And as it sits there, there's something ethereal swimming around in it. As occasionally they'll bypass the glass itself with its bluish, whitish glow.
This is for me.
She must like you. She doesn't just hand that out to anyone.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? It's I don't get what the fuck this is.
I mean, obviously, it's
Supposed to like drink this? Is
like
this
a- thing.
just gonna like fucking fry my face off?
No.
I mean, it might in a good way.
I don't know. I'll fucking try it, and I'll just shoot it.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Molly has her medicine ready.
Oh motherfucker! It's not gonna be okay, you guys, because Benson rolled a 1.
Okay, Molly's got the like the heart restarter pads.
Hey,
ready.
it's a total of a 2. Come on.
Oh,
Come on.
okay, so you might be fine.
I got a little bonus there.
Does anybody else shoot their glass, drink it, whatever, or just wait until Benson gets through with his?
Oh, Quinn probably took up the glass and took a sip because he just got done with Molly.
No.
Molly's sipping at her glass while she's like trying to restart Benson's heart.
Benson
What happens, Dave?
see your life flash before you. All the memories from your past. All your memories in the present. And you see darkness. And with that darkness, there's a door that lights up at the end of the hallway.
Mama, am I gonna be okay? Mama. Which way's the porthole?
I think that didn't work for him.
I'm gonna look around for my emergency oxygen. Is it strapped to my leg like it's supposed to be?
The door calls for you to come.
Not yet.
Molly, give me a medicine roll.
That was a 15.
As you approach the door, Benson, and reach out for the doorknob, it fades to black, and suddenly your eyes start to focus again, seeing a rather whitish light at first, and a little halfling standing over you.
Oh, what the fuck is this? This is not what I thought I would see.
Eventually, it's Molly itself.
Why do you remember a halfling? I'm more of a gnome. You okay, bud?
So I'm like laying on the floor.
You're laying back in the cushy seats.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like reach out, like, you know.
I think Molly's got him kind of like sideways, like in that position you put people so they don't like throw up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like drown in it. She's got him like that.
No, I'll just rest like that. That's good. Hey, I'm gonna recover.
Yeah. I mean, shooting the night squid, that is a first of all, pretty expensive drink. Also, pretty bold. She must really like you. Or really hate you.
Definitely a sipper, I'd say.
Yeah.
All right,
well,
what's your passive perception?
Just for future reference, I'm a fucking idiot.
Mm-hmm.
So, warn a guy, right?
15.
Out of the corner of your eye, you saw it looked like one of the ethereal things that is in your glass hover above Evie. She reaches out, touches it, and slurps it, and smiles and looks at Benson. Then goes back to doing what she does.
Oh man, what should I feel harassed? What the fuck is that?
I mean, I wouldn't be too pleased, but
or is that just like local custom, like you whatever roofie the new guy and then wink at him, and it means like you gotta go on a date, and the village elders will, see if you get to stay in the biodome. How do you guys do it around here?
Very specific. A lot of specific things going on here.
Yeah.
Well, look, I used to know this girl, and it was complicated. We broke up for fucking reasons.
Oh yeah, I hear you on that.
Including genetic incompatibility. He said no, I fucking pollute the gene pool. That's bullshit. That's what I have to say.
Okay.
It's oddly.
Molly's kind of like only half drunk her drink. She just kind of slides it over to him. She's like,
That's a
that's
lot
like
to share. Well, today has not been great, but tomorrow's looking better. We got some information. We've got a technical expert. So when we go do this, is it something where you want to come with us for this part of the acquisitions, or do you want us to bring it to the warehouse and talk shop and you'll meet us there once we've acquired it?
Well, I mean, I'll come with you, unless we're gonna be facing down dudes with assault arcano tech or something.
The security's run by Rhino Hive, so there's chances.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, they're if you want to show everyone that you've got security and money, but maybe not necessarily have the best of both, best of all worlds, they're the ones to hire. There's a lot of flashiness, and they do a lot of things with the government, but personally, I wouldn't hire them. But
and you guys are gonna take care of whatever, right?
Oh, of course. We wouldn't expect you to get your hands too dirty unless that was something you enjoyed. And he's
no,
he is a robosexual, so we might have to help him that way.
That's
I don't kink shame.
That's a rumor started by some guy that was here before I had that drink.
You know what? Whatever
just
makes you happy, my friend.
Way fucking sober.
We don't shame here. Not, whether it's Robo or number 7.
I don't use that phrase, robosexual. I think it's a label.
It's true. It's wrong to label like that. Whatever gets you going.
Robots.
Hey, look, I totally get it. My sister-in-law, she does that, I think. Yeah.
Sister-in-law, so your brother married somebody, or?
I don't have a brother.
Okay. Sister-in-law. Are you married, Molly? I gotta say, I don't know a lot about you.
I am. It's complicated. I am married.
Wow, you're married. That's awesome.
I'm kind of in the doghouse right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't imagine why.
That sounds like maybe it's another kink thing.
Yeah, which we don't. We don't judge.
A little bit sometimes, but not in this case.
All right. I'd love to meet your spouse at some point.
Yeah, you could probably meet a bit of my extended family real soon.
Really? Is this, are they involved in all this? Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need more drinks before I say anything.
7.
Yes.
Oh, I got it right. Thank God.
Good job.
We need another round, and maybe not one of the soul suckers for Senor Benson.
That's all right. The first one was free. If y'all want any more, then
of course.
The usual cost.
Of course.
Number 13 will have your dinner out, Mr. Benson. Is there any food that y'all would like to have?
I would love a cheese and pickle sandwich, thank you.
Oh.
You can see Benson kind of heaving internally just a little bit, thinking about cheese and pickle.
Could you put a little peanut butter on it? Thank you.
Oh. I would love.
Cocks his ear a little bit.
You have any sashimi or anything like
intrigued.
that? Some sort of sushi, whatever's nice and fresh.
The latest catch has been delivered.
That sounds perfect.
Oh, you should get some kind of like flying creature. I think we eat just about every other kind of like species. Like this is I got the multi-species platter. I think they called it. I don't remember. I didn't look at the menu. She just said it was coming, but yeah. You get
I
like
think that's the Bioverse combo. Wow, this thing's huge.
He got the surf and turf.
I'm thinking something a little bit lighter. So, something with the latest catch would be lovely.
Very well then. I will get you your creation, Molly. And she walks away. Eventually,
Cheese and pickle. Ooh.
The peanut butter, it brings it together. The acid, the oil, the cheese.
You know what? I'll have to take your word on that.
imagine if you apply it correctly, it would preserve that pickle against the bond for up to a few days.
Yeah.
Refrigerated in a desk drawer.
It could. Seal it in.
Maybe
Easy. I mean, you know,
pillowcase.
I grew up in the depths too, so my sense of taste isn't that great.
Must help. Talk.
Well, you know,
I am questioning the quality of the contacts you brought to me, given the culinary designs. I'm assuming that's something of like an inner genius thing or something.
hey, look, just because I'm not from around here and I don't know how normal folks eat food, sorry, man.
Oh no! Again, I'm not. Well, I'm judging, but I'm trying not to judge. I'm trying to be accepting of these ways. It's just.
You got a thing against people from space?
I have a thing
Deal.
against cheese and pickle sandwiches.
Oh, me too.
Oh, good.
All right,
Good
fist
thing.
bump,
Good thing
brother.
I'm just doing the peanut butter then. That switches it up.
Yes, that is
I think
totally different.
I think someone's turf is here. It keeps on getting in the way.
I believe Molly has had so many narcotics in her system that her palate has been reset. I am not sure about Benson.
It's all right. It's all right. We've all. Well, no, I haven't been there, but there's times that money gets tight. I'm sure, and as a student, without a benefactor, it's probably very tough to make ends meet. Hopefully, this job will help you with that.
Your drinks are served. Your food is served with Benson's first, and eventually Molly's and Quinn's next.
Molly's is probably thrown at her on a paper plate. Just absolute disgust.
No, it's delivered, but
Oh, they cut it in half. And they put a little
it's-
toothpick in it.
Yeah. You have a little note beside you, Molly.
Oh boy. And picks it up, reads it.
Last
Parsley was an
time.
interesting test.
It reads last,
Molly's
it,
gonna
It reads last time.
Molly's gonna fold it and she's gonna origami it into a little heart. Put it on the plate.
That surf and turf does look good, though. That's a good choice there, Benson.
Yeah, the whatever this really fine grained flesh is, I really like this. I always forget which one is supposed to be turf and which one is supposed to be surf, or if one of them's supposed to be like boss, and one of them is supposed to. I forget which one was. Anyway, this stuff is good. The other stuff tastes a little bit like the bugs that grow in the hatches on the space station where I grew up. But they're good in a sort of I got no money kind of way.
Fair enough. That'd probably be more Arlo's location of knowledge. She had more experience out there. I only temporarily visited from time to time when my business with her took me out there. You'd probably like Arlo. They are quite interesting and a little bit, less refined around the edges, which is very, very touching and good change of pace sometimes.
Are they like prejudiced against people in space? Like, can happen, I hear.
No, I think Arlo themselves are probably from space. I know that's where I met Arlo. I was just racing in one of the space leagues, but we thought it was time to move Arlo to Astroplex and try to get into the more major leagues.
You guys don't have a race vehicle, do you?
We don't have a
I
what?
love that shit.
Oh no, I mean, yeah, we have a race vehicle. It's freaking great.
You gotta let me look at it sometime.
Oh, for sure.
We're definitely gonna need to upgrade. Our contact that had us use their vehicle last has decided to not respond to my most recent of contact requests, so we will be paying them a visit, I'm sure, to clarify our situation. What's up? Sorry, you work at it or you go to school, but if I'm looking at you, your knuckles look a little bit like you do something else. You have like a hobby? Do you fight on the side? Are you?
Yes, my hobby is hitting guys in the face, pretty much on the regular. I go to the gym 3 days a week.
Nice.
Oh,
That's a nice
really?
regimen.
Let me see your arms. Molly has absolutely chugged her second drink.
I mean, I'm not exactly what you call a prize fighter, but I could hold my own.
No. I love seeing how muscle fibers move underneath people's skin. Just let me see it.
What am I supposed to do? And he's gotta just sort of standing there with his arms out, like, what?
Just take off the coat. Take off the coat.
All right, so I like take off the coat, and he's wearing like full length coat underneath it.
There's another coat. Okay, man of many coats. I appreciate that. Molly's just kind of feeling his arms. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Gym. I mean, I like to do a little bit of running. I'm not much of a weightlifter or punching people thing, but I do like a good run, a long ride sometimes. Row machine. I have one of those.
My
You know.
favorite
Have you been
thing is to
favoring your right
hit the
side?
heavy bag for a while. I mean, sparring's good to keep your reflexes up, but nothing like hitting that bag for a good hour or two. Really, get out your feelings.
I might have to try something like that. There's certainly times where you feel the stress of work and a hard day out, and issues with clients, and you're like, I could just hit something. It's probably more acceptable to hit a bag than, say, a person.
Well,
on the corner of the
sometimes I hit
street.
my buddy at the face, but he knows I'm going to do it.
Well, I think you will be a great addition to our group, at least temporarily. But who knows? Maybe you your Arcana Tech abilities could help us with our racer and our race team. You seem to be interested in that. Once we conclude this thing with the warehouse, we can see about keeping you on for a longer time, if you are so inclined.
Hey, sounds like you guys are into some pretty cool shit.
Well, we try. We got a racer. I'm the agent for Arlo, our racer, and Molly is our mascot, and Torque is our mechanic.
I'm the mascot?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else I specify your position being, but you're definitely like the reason we do everything these days. So.
Oh my god, you tell me about reasons today do everything. I just think of my wife.
Yeah, do you miss your wife, or is that like
I miss her so much.
Okay.
And I'm so sorry I cheated on her.
You cheated on your wife? Oh, goodness gracious.
I got drunk and I kissed another girl. Now her dad has me in such horrible debt. I'm never going to be freaking free.
You got in debt because you kissed a girl?
I got in debt because BDT is my father-in-law.
Oh, shit. That's... Your wife's a... All right. That's a complicated situation. I thought we could just, like, pay this guy down. You need to, like, send some flowers.
I've been sending
chocolate.
So many flowers. Her favorite flavor. Her favorite flavor.
Had I known I just got flowers sent to my office, I could have had those passed on to you instead of my receptionist.
Totally fine. This has to be paid in blood. I think I know what I need to do.
Really?
I mean, we get this done, and then I'm just gonna probably cry in front of my wife.
I mean, you know your wife better than anyone. What would be something that would redeem you in that?
I think a lot of blood. I think a decent amount of crying and groveling.
Okay.
I think maybe hitting me in the stomach a couple times.
All right.
Clean. Just saying.
I think maybe just like a little snuggle. Nothing sexual, just like a little snuggle.
I mean, you're lucky she lets you get that close. I think if things are going that bad. I mean, my dad always just bought like a diamond necklace for my wife. Or my mom. Or earrings, or a villa somewhere, or a trip on a yacht.
Sure, I'll look up the cheapest yacht trips on TripAdvisor. Let's look that up.
Fair enough. I guess it's not that easy. I'm just pulling up what my daddy always did. But I guess it's easier when you have a bit more resources at your disposal.
Yep.
Well, maybe if we pull this off, you got a little bit of winnings from your race bet. We'll have some money from this job, minus the expenses to our Benson, which is a sizable cut of that, I must say. But it's totally worth it to keep you alive. Maybe then you can do something romantic for her. Show her that you care, that you're sorry. My daddy's got a place by the water. Maybe I can arrange for you guys to have a night there. Send some.
That would be so much better than cutting off my hand.
Yes, definitely better than that. All right. Well, that's a lot of talk about very intimate things that makes me uncomfortable. So let's have some more drinks, finish our food, and maybe we call it a night after that.
Hold on. I need someone to hold on to my communication device because I don't want to call her. She'll be really mad at me.
Talk. Can you Just shut off Molly's
It's not her
device.
communication device. It's like a deck of cards. She doesn't have her communication device on her.
Yeah, Torque, can you shut that off and make sure Molly can't use it for, let's say, 16 hours?
Yes.
I'm gonna have a few more drinks and see if number, I think it's 27, but I can't remember. It doesn't
38.
matter. Oh, no, I don't want 38. She's got some weird things.
She is. She's really weird.
Yeah.
See that? She's like eating that guy's hair. She's so weird.
It's all right. I got some numbers. I'll call.
And with that, everybody finishes drinks and leaves the delirium. When we return to the next day, what will happen? Well, they have things in motion. They have a new contact now. So maybe they can pull off this heist without complication. But maybe they can't. Who knows? But you will in 2 weeks, watchers. So come back then and see how it all unravels or unfolds, however you like. In the meantime, let us thank our wonderful, wonderful cast. Because if it wasn't for them, things would be very, very different. I'm going to go around the room and announce a character, and they will say what they'd like to say, and then pass it over to the new character. I'm going to start out the one, the only, Twerk.
Hi, everybody. My name is Sandy. I am playing Torque. I'm just going to say something personal that was really cool. So my 12-year-old, who is autistic, has struggled all year at school. And the reason I was almost late is he had an award ceremony tonight, and he got like the most improved out of the year. So he went from really bad grades to totally great grades, and he got the plaque with his name on it and a big basket. And I'm very, very proud today. So that is what I'm going to plug. I'm going to plug really cool kids that live in my house. So
That's
that is
awesome.
it. And I will pass it to Quinn.
Hey guys, I'm Bill. I'm playing Quinn. I'm the other founder of the XP Guild, I guess. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. I'm digging playing Quinn, digging his laid back kind of attitude, his suave demeanor. Anyways, if you are enjoying this, check it out. We've got back issues and stuff. This has all been live streamed on a Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. So all the back issues are available on YouTube currently, unedited and up there just the way you'd watch it live. So check it out. And then if you're watching this as a back issue, know that we do this every other Wednesday. I run a game. I'm going to be running one on Monday. That's the next Monday here, and then I do it every other Monday. So it'll be Monday the 13th of May. If you're checking this out later, check us out on Twitch and all that to see that live. That is 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, extrapolate out. I think it's like 5 p.m. for our UK players. And yeah, that is my homebrew world. That is D&D. This particular setting is our Astroplex setting, which Dave and I created. It is some nods to D&D. Some of the mechanics are there, so it's not such a jump for players, but it definitely has some different feels, some different mechanics, ways of working through your character progression. Since we are going in box order this way, we're going to pass it on over to Molly and let Molly tell us about the cool stuff they're up to.
Hey everyone, I'm Belle. I play Molly. What I am plugging today is a game that me and a whole studio of students up at University of Michigan have been working on Soul of the Forest, which is now available for free on Steam. It's like an hour-long RPG. Super cool, super fun. Took like 2 semesters to make it, so I'm just really excited for people to play it. And with that, I will hand it off to our newest character, Benson.
Hey, what's up? So this is Nathan, also known as Dead Channel Stat. Yeah, I've been on some other stuff. I'm currently appearing animated for mysterious reasons. Deal with it. It's like Gorillas, like the band or that Japanese pop idol. That's me. That's what you said. I don't know why my voice is still in character with Benson.
That's all right.
I guess that's just how I roll when I got this avatar going. No, hey, congratulations to Sandy's boy. That's awesome. Congratulations to Belle's team. That's also awesome. That's super cool. Bill, your stuff was awesome. I'm not plugging anything here other than this show. I'm happy to be playing along with you guys, and I hope to roll to hit sometime soon. I tell you what, is that it? I'm the last one. Is that back to David's story guide?
Yep.
All right, rock on, my friend.
And with that, yes, normally we do after talks with the system or whatnot. We haven't done much this game session except massively heavily roleplay and find out some backstory behind a certain Molly character and introduce a new one. So today we're not going to do any of that mechanical stuff, but we may talk about it some next game session before we start. It's kind of the running theme that we may adapt, especially when we level up characters and stuff like that. But other than that, yeah, just go below, like, subscribe, follow, the drill with all that fun stuff. And we just thank you for watching and hopefully enjoying our show. And maybe, just maybe, once we get this all finalized and whatnot, it'll become a Kickstarter. So then you can go actually buy this system and run it for your games and whatnot. Other than that, I guess it's that wonderful, wonderful time that we tell you watchers, thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching. And see you next time.
Bye. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen.
Bye, everybody.
Juice.